Alright guys, so the last video I did was the second part to the part before that because it got cut off, alright? But this video is another video. It's totally different, totally separate. The other two videos just before this, the one right before this, second last video, because this is going to be my last video, and the one before that was the first part, and the second one was the one before this one, and after that one, and you know what I mean, darlings. Alright guys, last video of the night. Now, I really didn't make too many videos. I made a lot more in the other studio, but the reason why is because I'm trying to make longer videos. I hope you enjoyed the show. And yes, my friend made that comment about making longer videos. And I really think, TikTok, sure, make short videos. YouTube, make longer videos. Makes sense to me. That friend is obviously, I'm sure they're not vindictive. I'm sure they're very nice. I really don't see any, I mean, I have so many videos anyway. It's not like making longer videos one couple times or whatever is a big deal really. But I'm just saying that because, you have to be careful with anyone. But I'm sure my friend had great intentions. They're a nice person. I've literally known them since kindergarten almost, maybe grade 8. I don't even know how long, but they are a really close friend. I could even talk to them about this. I could say, were you being vindictive? And they would be like, no, I wasn't. And I'm like, obviously we know each other well enough that it wouldn't be a big deal to talk about that. I really think all my friends from my past, all my fans, everyone that's supportive, people really like me. So don't get me wrong when I say that. It's just that some people really aren't trustworthy. Not that I'm saying that person isn't. I don't think they were not trustworthy, but just in case, you have to be careful. You can't always listen to what you hear. You can't always believe what you read. You can't always, if somebody doesn't like you and you don't get the job or you don't get the role in Hollywood or whatever, you can't always believe what they're saying. It could be someone in Hollywood. I had somebody, I was modeling for someone. I was attempting to model for someone. And they said I looked like a little kid. What I found out later was that it was a fake modeling agency. It wasn't even a real modeling agency, and I got a modeling job after that. But I was like, I could have taken that and said, "Oh no, what's going on?" But really, it was a fake modeling agency. They weren't even really hiring real models. They were trying to rip people off. So they were just really abusive and stuff. So and they weren't even real agencies. So, instead of taking that negatively, I was like, I know I'm gorgeous. Like I may sound like a kid, cause I'm very not. I don't sound like a kid. I have a deep voice, and I have like a really good, look to me, like a very adult look. I've always had an adult look, even in grade 12. I looked like a fully grown man, young man, but a very fully grown man. I was gorgeous all my life, pretty much. As a kid, I was adorable, but I even looked older when I was a kid. Anyway, so it was like, obviously, I don't look like a kid, but if you hear someone and you think they're a real agency, you might be like, what do you mean? Oh no, what do I have to do? I'm gonna get plastic surgery. I'm gonna do this. Obviously, you have to believe in yourself enough to say, hey, maybe they're Hollywood, maybe they're this, but am I that bad? I don't think I am. I think I'm a star. And the thing with the voice, I didn't get on the show, but I don't know how. I really thought I was gonna make it, but maybe those people they're kind of nerdy. The ones on the show right now, like not that I'm saying they're good singers. They're great singers. They have great voices, but their looks they kind of look a little bit on the nerdy side, like the guys do, and the girls aren't as pretty as my friends. So I mean, maybe I just wouldn't have fit in, right? It wasn't, and maybe they want to coach someone, and they don't want to do a podcast. They'd rather coach and get money off that, and that's their intention, and they're allowed, obviously. So that's their intention. So if they're like, we can't coach this person, they're gorgeous and they look really good, they're super talented, but they're not along the lines of who we want as performers or people that we want to coach. If they don't want to show up on the show and they don't want to be coached by us, and that's the whole point of the show, and that's what we want to do, then maybe they're not good for a fit for the show. Every job interview, even if it's a Hollywood job interview, if you don't get the job, you're just not suited with the people or you're not suited for the job. That doesn't mean you can't get another job in Hollywood or wherever else. If you're interviewing for something else, it doesn't mean you can't get the job somewhere else. If there's two people in the office and you're a fun person and you're outrageous and fun and funny and gorgeous, then maybe you won't fit into that office. But it's not like you can't get a job with 500 people working there, and it's a higher paying and better job, better quality. You get benefits. You know, it's all relative, right, guys? Anyway, the point is, don't give up, darlings. Bye now.